Before we hit the sting, there's something else that we've got to mention.
Oh, yes, what?
Jay-Z Clark.
Yes.
Is single-handedly placed on the map by us.
Exactly.
Like doing his best
Yep.
at a third or fourth rung down.
Yes.
Covering the VFL and that sort of thing.
Yeah, exactly.
Jay-Z.
Yeah.
Suddenly he comes on with us and flies.
He does.
He
was good.
He soared like an eagle.
Him.
Like an eagle.
Now he becomes the chief at the Herald Sun,
And
richly deserved and earned,
And
have not laid an eye on him.
no,
Haven't
exactly.
seen him.
He's fit now.
Damo?
He's lost weight.
Has he got above you now? Has he?
I don't know what he's doing, but
Too big.
the rubber used to come in and join us midweek
Exactly.
rub. He'd come in on a Tuesday and do
Spot on.
a segment with us on
Which
the
went
rush
from
hour.
3 segments down to 2,
Yep.
and then whenever he wanted to come in, by the way.
that's it.
And without
Saturday
Triple
boundary.
M, he was not going to get the profile up to get the gig in the first
No,
place.
and-
And yet, when he got the official appointment, he was told, make a call, Triple M or Foxtel.
Wiped us
And he's
like a
chosen
dirty ass.
Foxtel.
I know.
Yeah.
I need
It's not
to,
good enough.
I need to catch up with him. Do you think the Herald Sun realise that we fully take the piss? Like they've got to, don't
Come
they?
on,
I don't
Jack.
think so.
You
Not the
can't
way
just
they-
write the words without the context of the fact that it is fully taking the piss.
Our good friend Jackie in there. We love her.
You
But
can't be
sometimes
doing
we're
that.
just
What
taking
was
the
the
piss.
quote?
What was the quote that you said, Bill, when he spoke at his daughter's wedding, Jim?
God.
It didn't work out well. or
No, it
something.
didn't
that
go
was
well.
quoted.
Well, the poem. The poem landed
poem.
very poorly.
And do you
That was
reckon
never gonna
I
go
went
well.
with that poem? Do you reckon
Roses are red,
Violets
violets
are
are blue.
I love you as much as when I go to Timbuktu or something.
Yeah, that's it. And it didn't. The crowd didn't warm to it, Fat. No,
Well, Jim, I didn't go with that. I wanted to.
No, you did. I read that
You
in the
did.
paper.
Oh,
It's
yeah,
in the
went with
paper.
it. Don't believe what you read in
Oh,
the paper.
is
you
that
read.
what we
I
did?
just wanted to get into my Timbuk. Have you heard that joke?
Yeah, no, we have.
Yeah.
Hit it, please.
Enough fluctuation. Hey, could have given it a bit.
Enough.
With the lights on, we've got a bit of lightness.
Touch this.
It's enough time.
Oh, come on, Robbo.
Jones laugh in
Robbo.
the background. Hey, I'll tell you who I did run into. It's not relevant
Yes.
for this week, Jim, but I want to play it again.
There you
The
go.
great Ian Stone's outside, and I was talking to her
do
about
not
that, and
play
she has not got over this moment, Jim. Still, 2 years ago.
Time now. News update with Ann Stone.
Thanks, fellas. Jim.
I still love that.
The
Jim.
man who's responsible for that is sitting through the glass.
Well, I knew it wouldn't be your fault.
No, it
That's
wouldn't
the
be yours.
sheet Bill Ralston handed me. that
You've
said
never, ever
News
been
with
wrong
Ann
yet.
Stone.
Jim, that
So
was
I
your
apologise
stuff,
to Anne. I met Anne. She's a lovely lady.
She is lovely.
I tell you
She's
what,
just
have you
outside
got
the
this
studio.
enough? What Jim said earlier in the show?
What did
Bit
he
of
say?
nice audio here.
You did very good work, Fat. You did very good work, Fat. Look at
He's
him.
hijacked it.
He's hijacked your segment.
Look at him.
Look at him.
He's
He
in
did very
his
good work.
stupid quiz or
I know.
something.
What are you doing, Fat? This is
It
enough.
is, it is the nicest thing you've ever said.
It
to
is.
I'm
him.
not saying it again. Like you're not going to be William. I'm not
No.
saying anything nice ever
I've
again.
changed back to being a feral.
It was a surprise, mind you. I
Go,
was
Bernard.
surprised. Hey, I don't know if you've heard of this man. We were talking about him before, actually. Lee Matthews. One of the
right,
greatest
Lee.
of
You
all
can't
time.
take Lee
I
down.
know. I'm worried about this.
Oh.
Apparently, pants up now when he's at the urinal.
Oh, no.
But no,
What are
he
you
just got a
talking about?
little
What's-
bit. He got a little bit struggling with this word here.
Oh, look.
Yeah, maybe it's a physical thing, but I think the leadership core have to hold it together when the sink is shipping. The ship is sinking. Is the one.
You see, you're
You got to call it out.
far
You're on your own.
braver man than
Yeah,
I
you're
am.
on your own
Bernard.
there.
You're
Beauty.
on your own when it comes to the greatest ever.
Exactly.
Your segment, Bernie.
When I heard he was in Adelaide next week, I did think of pulling that, but Leroy wasn't on his.
And a good throw to it. A little bit struggling with
Yeah, a
his
little
words.
bit. Yeah, that was me. See, I've inserted myself, so it just.
You're rightfully intimidated by Lethal.
I certainly am. Hopefully, I don't see him next week.
Well, I hope
Hey,
you
speaking of people we don't know, Tubes. We actually don't know Tubes.
Tubesy.
Now, there's been a bit of Tassie footy stuff.
Launceston
going around. Yeah, only man available down there for the boundary, but didn't quite bring or say g'day to the team that well. Listen carefully, Bill.
Let's head downstairs for Bob Jane T-Marts and catch up with Tubes himself. You there, Tubes?
I'm here, fellas and ladies. Ruby, good evening to you. I tell you what, it's cold here.
Ladies
it's
and Ruby,
breezy.
the same people, Tube.
Yeah, okay.
Fellas, ladies, and Ruby. You've covered both bases and then you've thrown me in there.
Tubes.
Tubes.
Did he last the whole game this time?
Didn't take off.
He did take
don't think he's
a
ever
cashy
gone
in three-quarter time.
No, half time.
Half time.
He buggered off at half time one day. He was even in the stands. We couldn't hear him anyway to start with. Anyway, Jack Heverin, he called the game. GMHBA. He's the perfect caller.
He's the best.
He's very, very good and does a multiple sports. So he's good, but he just stuffed this one up.
Third quarter not too far away here at GMHBA Stadium.
Come on,
And
Jack.
the reason I want to bring that one in
He'd
is
be
because
disappointed.
there is a lot of letters. letters in it. And
GMHBA.
yeah,
No,
that's
no.
good. Well, you spend a lot of time there, Bill. Otherwise, you wouldn't have got that. But Nath Brown struggled with it as well.
Short ball finds Guthrie in the middle of GHMBA Stadium. I got that around the other way. It's GMHBA.
He threw an N in there.
He's dyslexic.
GHNBA. He's threw the N in. Anyway, I like that one. While we're on Nath Brown, a very expensive bed he was talking about here.
Saar looks a bit sore in the Harvey Norman replay. LG 2025 TV price to clear. Hot tech deals and $1 billion and a $1 betting sale upsize deal. Harvey Norman best brand, best price is guaranteed.
How much is that bet?
$1 billion.
$1 billion.
$1 billion bed. I'm not sure whether Harvey Norman sells
Goes
that,
too
but anyway.
fast.
Yeah, he does. He needs to slow down a touch. Izzy, former winner last year of the Nuff of the year. If in doubt, Bill, what do we do?
Pull out. Just
Stop
jump, get out. Yeah, exactly.
Get out. Yes.
And that's what we were talking about pre-game with Dacos, that he didn't do his damage at the stoppage, but as soon as there was broken play, it was the guy sitting right behind the contest, able to get the handball receive on Pendlebury and launch it inside 50. Pinelli and Billy, brother.
Just a little bit of mist around, isn't he? I'll try and bail you out there.
Bobby Hill mark.
Three-quarter time by the time he wrapped that up.
He got trying to say Bobby Hill, Billy Bobby, I think he called him to start with.
Out.
Yeah,
Get out.
we get out. We get out.
Get out.
Yeah, definitely.
When in doubt.
Former teammate of mine, Jeremy Howe. I love when players are in here. He just had a little boy the other day, and he was asked how old he is. You tell me where he goes wrong, Bill.
Off the field, mate, you've had a new addition to the family.
Yeah, so we've got a 4-week-old Saxon.
4-week-old.
4-week-old. How old would he be, Bill?
4 weeks.
Yeah,
A month old.
Yeah, I think that's what he meant.
Oh, my God. Well, I got it.
You got it, did you? 4 weeks.
It was in my language, it was fine.
Actually, was.
Made perfect sense. In fact,
I shouldn't have asked you.
No, it was perfect. What was wrong with that?
Yeah, what did he do wrong there? No, you got it wrong. Now, BT had a bit of an issue last night.
Careful,
GMHNBA. It started with a phone went off. A phone went off. I think this might have been last week.
just outside 50. He goes with a lovely ball to Long. A bit of a double handler, but he's taken it inside the field of play. Right forward pocket.
Whose phone's that? Sure?
No, it's not me.
No, it's yours, is it? It's either yours
City
today.
Not mine.
Oh,
Come on.
That's pulled out
That's an alarm. Ash, is that an alarm?
It's not me. My alarm said it.
It's mine.
It's Brian.
Come on, Brian. That's a slap.
Just reminded me I've got to go home.
2 o'clock.
Brazil blaming everyone else too.
Yes,
Then he realised, and then last night just had a few issues with the coffee machine there at GMH NBA.
We'll get all the late changes, all the subs very, very shortly. That voice you can hear is Brian Taylor, who just went one-on-one with a coffee machine before. And how did you go there, BT? Welcome.
15 minutes to try and milk. It was like milking a cow.
I don't know what he's doing there. There's a little bit more to that where he goes a bit further, but not bad. And then hit it, please.
Nuff of the week.
Now, we do live stuff on here, and this happened this show. We'll just start with talking about the man there that was, what were you before? William, actually. I've got to call you William now. Just talking about a Crows player here.
I tell you what, you'd be very, very happy with the three you've picked up, the experienced players in Neil Bullen, Cummin and Peatling.
Coming.
What did I say wrong?
Coming it is.
Coming down the mountain.
Isaac.
Coming. Yeah.
Isaac coming.
No,
Coming. There's a G on the end.
G on the end. Yeah.
Coming.
And then during the week, Auskick, very popular at the moment, doing some registrations, Phil.
40% up increase in Auskick regos.
Oh, no.
I was going so well. I had made a mistake.
You got ahead of yourself.
That's a good recovery.
I read ahead sometimes when I'm when I'm flying. I read ahead,
rather
and then
than just focusing on the words you've got to get right.
It's a good point.
Yep.
It is a good point. You know, Damo, you listen to feedback. Damo, it's interesting you say it's a good save because you have saved yourself before, and it reminded
Damo
me
in again.
Oh no! This is William. This is William.
Sorry, William. Rebranded.
It was fast. There's a lot happening. But Bill, you're a genius. I think the chief might be right.
Did you see your former president, old Flog here, getting some merchandise from Carly at the club?
You can save it. I reckon you're a genius. We just don't know it. Remember?
Well, I am.
Remember
merchandise.
Merchandise. It's easy
I
to
like
say.
that. And then we're talking, obviously the Oval we play out in Perth is Optus Stadium now, but you went with not only the wrong venue, but the wrong Oval.
Which player was issued a please explain from the AFL after giving the middle finger to the camera in the change rooms at Subiaco Oval?
Hotel.
Subiaco Oval.
Was it at Subiaco?
Well, I think that might have been.
It was. Yeah, so I didn't get that
not
wrong.
The hotel.
Yeah,
hotel.
Not the hotel.
Bloody good hotel.
Well, later on, he did it at the Oval, and then later on too, the cameras as he was walking out.
Hotel.
He did, old Benny boy. I was with him.
Hey, you mentioned this man in the news, a bit of an injury. Mitch Edwards going to miss a bit of footy, but you just think he can't do what he's there to do.
Mitchy Edwards, who's a good young kid, but can't play footy. How's he going? He can play footy, sorry. He's injured.
Fat.
He's going to be a good player.
He can't play.
He just can't play football
at the moment.
Right.
Oh, yeah. That's better. And who could forget in the quiz last week when we went back to Christmas and some of the reindeers, and we went through Rudolph, and there was a few others, and we learnt something. We learnt that there was another reindeer that must have just drifted off somewhere else.
He popped up. Here's old Dancer, Prancer, Vixen, Comet, and Donga. A Dancer. Donga is one of the bloody...
No, he's not.
The's a Donga. Can you have a look?
I think there is. Is there a Donga?
Did we have a look?
Donga.
Yeah, we did. We looked
And
last
what was
week.
it?
It was Dana, wasn't it?
Donna.
Donna was it?
Donna.
Oh, close.
Not Donga.
So instead of an M, I put a G in there.
You did, yes. You made a Donga.
So you moved the G on the end of coming.
Instead of an M.
Isaac?
An
Donga.
N or an N maybe. Yes, Donna.
Yeah.
Okay.
You did very good work, Fat.
Oh, shit. I thought you said that again. I'm looking across.
Save it.
I looked across
a
at Jim.
jolting experience when you said that.
I did. I thought Jim's that gone again.
You know, Bernard, on the Rush Hour, we've played Fat saying something, and he's spoken to himself. Yes.
So he's going to get a response.
Yeah, he's spoken to himself as the grabs come through the speaker.
Sit here,
Interviewed
Jim,
himself.
and then you hear your voice and you go, actually, I didn't say anything. What's going on here? I didn't talk.
You're talking to yourself.
I was talking. I said, what happened? I didn't open my mouth.
I don't know.
You spoke to yourself.
It does, mate. It's hilarious.
I've got to hear this. This. No, I've never heard anyone do that.
Oh, my God. Nice helping, Bernard.